non-cash adjustment impairment charge. MDB down 5 off of earnings. Shopify downgraded by Wedbush. MO down. Philip Morris down 1%.
Let's see what's happened today. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's set up real quick. This is our yesterday's close. This looks like a level. I guess you can call this a level. This is 0. Okay. Alrighty. Interesting. Okay. It's a decent gap. Up 0.5. That's a level right there. Pre-market level. We could reject it or we could pop right through it. And Tesla, this is the close. Wow, decent gap up.
Market's moving all over the place. We're actually catching a bid here into the morning. But Chad Antonia, what is your first play of the day? Let's go, baby. What do you got for me? What do you got? The lights are too low. You can change that. Only you can.
This looks like a level right here. Market.
What do you got, baby? Let's go. Post those plays. There they are. Thanks. That's the score. IWM. IWM puts Toyota call. Facts. Call 71 for the week. McDonald call. Gitmo swing. Tesla call. IWM short cake. Chad. Bull call. Oil long.
Let me see. Spot. ADP. Okay, Robinhood going higher. Damn, even higher? Wow. You're taking off. Let's see, most Asian markets, ADP, either game. Okay, less jobs than expected. Productivity has increased. U.S. trade balance for October. Exports to the day. Watching the Russell, so we're back to break even on that play right now. We're a little up. Sentinel one day after earnings. Shake Shack again. A lot of food plays and cyclicals. I brought up Starbucks on the watch list yesterday, and I have them on my list. But Shake Shack got a good upgrade. Citi, all of that news, they were down and up. Honestly, all of the banks, and we're going to hear from them. Robinhood from the watch list yesterday. PHBS, Biotech, Aspen is a government DOE, Department of Energy loan. That one's interesting. Then just watching a Meta and MO. MO has the news related to the other right there. Chad Antonia, are you ready? Ready for it? Oh yeah, baby. It is game time. I hope you're watching loaded. Happy Wednesday, but here at the Colts, before we do anything, before we chase the dollar, before we try to enrich ourselves, there is one thing more important than all of it, for real. And I hope you always live by this. Honestly, you know, one day, man, you never see me, bro. I hope you all carry this on, whether you have served or not, man. But here at the
there is a special group of people that we must pay homage to, because they have made a sacrifice that all of us benefit off of, and not all of us made that sacrifice. And I'm talking about the veterans of the United States of America. So on behalf of the cult, the people here, the people not here, I want to give a huge special shout out to all the active servicemen, past servicemen, even the families, for real. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your dedication and sacrifice, even when it didn't look like everybody would appreciate it. I hope you know there is people who love and appreciate you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you all. And big shout out to anybody else out there giving back to their local communities. All the doctors, nurses, teachers, firefighters, police officers, the janitors, the garbage man, the coaches, helping out making your community run, baby. That's what I'm talking about. But ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Place your right hand over your heart. Say it with me.
All right.
Allegiance to the flag of the
Well, we got
United
room
States
up.
of America,
We also
and
got
to the
room
republic
down.
for which it stands, one
The
nation,
4%.
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for
This looks
all.
like a level right here too. So 246.67 looks like a level. You know, rejection. A bounce level for me. Over here. Oh.
Ready. You got 2 minutes till the bell. 2 minutes till the bell. So you can soak in that veteran appreciation. You can bask in his glory. Pay homage to the vets. You got any questions? You got to finalize your platform, your signals, whatever. Now is the time to do it. The bell.
Let me see.
We already have ADP data. That is why we are up. So even then, even trade data had a little bit of a reaction as well too. So we will see.
For the most part.
But Catadonia, like the video, drop your thumbs up. We got time. We got 140. We got 140. Let's see if we can miss any of the other plays. Yeah, Microsoft. You gotta be that little Microsoft move scares me. I feel like every day, every stock, like right after we do our move pre-market, at first candle,
rejection.
It's gonna be a mind of its own.
Or pull through.
We'll see.
So we also got this level right here. Look, some kind of ambiguity.
God bless you again. I can't honestly. Sometimes I can't even remove these two bans. Literally, even some people got banned without ever getting banned. I had to mod them just to show up in the chat.
Let's try to get
the Twitch will accept you. The Twitch will always accept you. Hopefully, y'all hold it down, baby. All right, we got less than 1 minute. Drop that thumbs up. If you have any questions, let me know. We'll make some call outs. Elon Musk says on raising $1 billion for X. We are not raising money right now, he said. To bring in the day. We've got 40 seconds. I don't know.
I will not want to hang on to bros anymore.
Want to make you a dog? Come on in. I don't even know. There wasn't anything that inspired a remix. Is there job data tomorrow? I think the data's on Friday. ADP. I think our initial job was tonight, tomorrow. But Friday will be the big one.
That was a bad
The only consistent thing in my mind.
trade. Alright, 15 seconds. Yeah, I still have bros. Damn it.
Look at the morning crew. How about everybody else in here, bro? You know what? That's why I get hyped to say the names in the morning. Y'all don't feel me, bro. Oh my goodness. So let's go, man. Market 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, looks like going down.
Alright. Already turned off the hours. We'll get VWAP up here in a little bit. Somebody was asking for pump it up in the morning. I mean, shit, you're close to it, bro. So again, believe it or not, we are near the highs once again. Last time we were up here, we kind of made that attempt to 4599. So listen, you guys, just don't jinx it. Okay, just don't jinx it. If anything, we'll see. We've already had data. There's no more data for the rest of the day. So we'll find out again. Watch the Bank City, Bank of America, a lot of pre-market moves of Herb opening up by 2. Again, I think play again Shake Shack 2, and then watch any of the other. Why is Shake Shack not moving?
Yeah, that was a horrible.
Shake Shack got a big upgrade. See when that opens. Starbucks only up by 0.89.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, they're still down by 3. Sentinel again. This was earnings. They were up 16. Now they're only up by 12. I'm gonna front run the pump it up. I'm just saying, man. If y'all want to front run the pump it up, you can be my guest, but it has not been good any other time. Damn, did those ARC plays rocking up right there? Yeah, ARC is near 50 bucks for 49 right there. Yeah, KR Pro, the banks right now, and then you're going to hear a lot of bank news today. They're going to try to advocate for lower requirements from the July thing. So we'll see. Oh yeah, ARC. Oh yeah.
Fucking shit, dude. Just fucking. Not looking good. That's not how you enter a position, bro. What the hell is going on? Volatile. Anyways, down 56 already for the day.
Egypt got another EYPT. They did another offering and they're up. Oh, Charlie. Morning, baby. Top bank executives testify. I think we'll listen to it in a little bit. I feel like that is going to be the boringest thing ever. Again, Russell's still going up. SPY 2, I mean, we are right next to pump it up. So we'll see if we do it either early, before, or after the Euro close. 45.90, so next level 45.94, but you are about 9 points down below the latest high that we've been on. Still kind of struggling. City keeps going. Again, banks I'm sure are killing it. We've not looked at JP Morgan yet. Where's that other biotech? Which one was it? PHTS. They had data today. But then again, I don't know. If everything starts running, Russell gets
out of buying power already. Cool.
Nvidia up at 1.4 as company tries to develop China chips. Upstart. PayPal got clapped. I think PayPal got a big downgrade. Again,
I'm betting on this. Okay, no. Never mind.
They said it's a transition year for PayPal. They gave them a downgrade, and then again, MO.
Yeah.
MO's down. I thought they were about to go green there, but MO off of the PCI guidance.
Down 60.
Walmart's on the low. Snapchat almost at 15.
Damn, man.
Damn. So again, I think at 15, 20, 15, 10 leads into the gap fill of like 16, 15. So I'm watching Snapchat be rolled up there.
Just like that, he lost all the buying power.
I don't think we were affected by the Canada news, no. Unfortunately, depending on how you want to look at it. But remember, we have a lot of data. We were more reacting to back-to-back bullish nugget data. But once again, I mean, we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if we stay in the range. Like we said, we're trying to figure out, are we taking the breather, or is everybody just punching? Toll Brothers, they're running up again. They had earnings. Snapchat 52-week high. We're right below 60. Thank you for your consistency. Keep doing what you do. Thank you. Like I said, man, y'all been sharing the journey with me. I didn't give up on that type of vibe, baby. Good morning. I mean, that's like real. So high up. See again, Snapchat. Like I said, bro, Snapchat gets to like 15.10. That's one level, and then 16 bucks. You gotta watch out for Tesla on the high. Watch Toll Brothers if you want that one. Again, post earnings. Going is a going, as some of them say. Hey, it's a bank oversight team. I can't help it. Square on the high, 3%. They're killing it. We're Shake Shack up 3. They're not really moving it much. And almost, bro, BTI got murdered. So again, BTI is it's in Europe. It's a tobacco company, but they wrote off. They took a $25 billion write-off of their assets. That's the same. So all of the tobacco one is showing up. If you ain't showing up, but now I'm back to breaking. Russell played yesterday. Scammers. I got my baby pumped up for like 2 minutes. That's it. So again, 45.90. You're back at 45.84. You got like 20 points to fill the gap. So welcome to the morning, but there is clearly outperformance here on the Russell. Nasdaq and SPY matched up, and then Dow honestly not trailing too far behind. Oh no, Charlie, you getting ready, bro? Hey, Charlie, y'all getting ready, man. Y'all better be careful out there. God bless you, man. Oh my goodness. Don't pump it up too heavy. Apple. Again, Apple too, if you saw it yesterday, it was running on like Foxconn report. So one of their suppliers did good. That's why it was up
AMD on the high. IBKR is going up. Amazon, they're down. So again, Russell's up today. Tech stocks are green. The bigger ones are like right at the top. So this one's going to be interesting.
Tesla, which is very volatile today. Nothing of a good, nothing really proved a potential good move. SPY is holding. Trying to see SPY 5750. Okay. Fuck. Wait, what? Man, I would have been out of the water already. Fucking shit. Tesla's just all over the place. Yes, I lost 60 and it's okay. 5750 on SPY is still target, but I don't have any positions. We'll get back in here at VWAP. 5829. Look at Tesla just looking crazy. Alright, Tesla has this area where it bounced, I think. I guess you would call that support.
They've been holding up for the last couple of days. PayPal, they're running,
Once
but
you
they're
got this
still
area
getting
where you can
squares up way
reject.
more. But hey, if PayPal can catch up, I'll take it. I'll take it. GM going up. Yeah, actually, a couple of candles there. Good call out on that. 33 to 33.30. GM's at the high. Ford's not moving like that. I don't think Tesla is. Kind of they are. AMD's on the low now. So is Amazon. SPY's trying to get off of that low, but then again, your big tech is going down. Intel on the low. So let's see. Again, Russell's still holding. Russell's holding up great action. I'm back to green on the Russell now. So Russell is holding
4507.
the best out of all of them, and then SPY, Dow, and Nasdaq all matched up.
44. 4450 is a good target.
I love you guys.
All right, we're not.
I'm away to. Oh man, dude, they just lost the hype train on Twitch, and then now they're trying to start it up.
See if I can get out.
Man, I don't know. Y'all want the? I'm confused too.
How many contracts did I have? 2 contracts.
You got 15 points now. 15 points.
Only sold 1.
Navigation Eastern extension of Egypt Suez Canal stops after container ships collide with bridge. Oh, so the eastern part of the Suez Canal just got clapped. I think off of an accident, not like a war accident or anything like that, but a ship hitting a bridge. I think that's coming out right now. Egypt's Kahira News TV, which is mostly state-owned too. Just a part of it, not all of it. Eastern part of the Suez Canal stops after container ship collides with bridge.
5807.
Someone say boat crash, yeah. Oh, BG baby, good morning. You guys, I don't know if you have puts or if you have calls.
5807 still there.
You guys don't. I don't know. This time though, I don't think I'll short it at 45.99.
3 contracts. 5809, 5810. 0.75. 7, 7, let's go down to.
Damn, oil's at $70. Bruh. Did we trade? Last time I traded it at 72. Oil could still get clapped.
Close below 58. That'll be good. Stop out at 15. Let's see. What do you tell me? What do you tell me?
Kind of trying to slow down, and then SPY right below VWAP. Bond's got a little bit of a bid.
Ready to pull the trigger either way, regardless, no matter what.
That's your best bet. Anyone have an issue getting into the chat? You're not a regular, so I don't know how to deal with that. You're in here now. I think if that works, I mean, usually if it's either connection or you got banned, but even if you got banned.
Damn, Robinhood going up. Touching 11? Damn. Come on, SPY.
I'd watch it there. Again,
let's go.
It's at a very low level here.
50 cents.
I would play
there you go.
Now,
cracking down.
Get it on a pullback. Again, it still has like $1 or $2 of downside. The next support level, but oil, that's another like $2-3 lower than the last time we played.
Go, crack down, crack down.
It has been selling off 4 or 5 days. You have trouble when you get on your phone and close it on the phone. It's working now. How'd you get in today? Hi, folks. PayPal looking again. There just was bad news on it in the morning. That's why I'm suspect of it. Because even like Square is killing it. Like Square's up 4, PayPal's up only 1.
All right.
And there's a reason why. It's because of what happened there. There's a big oil camp down.
We'll take 75.
And then even the SPY too, even with the bonds. What point do you feel retail will move off the bonds?
How are you gonna take 70?
I don't know. I mean, it's people were talking about it. I don't know if people won't necessarily cut it. I mean, as long as rates are high, there's a good incentive.
82 is support. Oh man, now you're going back up.
It makes your job easier. somebody on Bloomberg said that here, and we've kind of talked about this a while. Like, if you're not familiar with how hedge funds work, you know, they take risks, but then they make sure that they guarantee a certain amount of money. So, like, for both retail, your average mom and pop, especially the boomers, you know, but even institutions, as long as rates are elevated, it is making your job of returning a profit a lot easier. So I don't think people will necessarily cut them, but I think they're going to work them into a diversification.
Contracts are blowing up
to kind of make it all work.
But it hasn't changed. What the heck's going on? Still acting weird. Still not finally 100% return. Okay.
Alright, I bought a CL at 70.73. The long on one CL oil, kind of big, but be a flipper of the day. It's already down 2%, so it's either drop another 1% or it really is a glut. It will go down 2%, but Russell's about to hit another high. Spy left low. We're up 2.3. Is there more data? I don't think there is any data. I mean, there is stuff. There's oil numbers that come out actually in 30 minutes. Or no, did they already come out? No, that's 10:30. I'm tripping. That's like Euro close. But that's about it. You're gonna get like Canada stuff, which I think already came out, and then Australia, China stuff tonight. Roblo running. Square still keeps going there. Let's see. Hood, Roblo. City there was like bad news. They were talking about it, then by the end of it, they gave positive guidance. Again, even Bank of America, you're going to hear a lot from banks. It's even what we got yesterday with the whole banking thing. Going back to green. Roblo is going up. Remember we did the covered call? Is it at that same price? I'll wait if it breaks out here, because then we can resell it. Nvidia on the low of firm pop. Russell hit a new high. Russell's up 1.1 now. Against 5.3 down 0.2, and then NASDAQ 0.3. So hopefully Russell outperformance stays, but you got to gain on that play now. Upstart going crazy. I think Upstart and Affirm. Upstart up 8. We're at the high right now. Affirm up 3.9. Upstart is doing 8%. No more news coming out for the rest of the day. You may hear like random other headlines, and then we will be getting oil data, but I don't think there's nothing like, again, non-farms. Tomorrow we get initial jobless claims, but non-farm payrolls on Friday will be the set-off deal. And then SPY is just holding this. Do you guys not see this? So again, oil's moving around a little bit. So is the SPY, but like we're just staying pinned. Russell's still going.
Come on, bro. Give me 35.
VWAP, believe it or not. Very crazy. Initial margin on a Bitcoin future is 51,000. Yeah, it's insane. It is insane. Uber going, and Roblo. I'll look for covered calls on that. Let's see. Crowd, Zillow's on the high. Let me check. Excuse me. Roblo.
Spread is gross.
MOBTI, again, a European tobacco company. They wrote down the value of their investments. They're American cigarette companies by $30 billion, and that had a negative effect on all tobacco. New high on the Russell now. Again, SPY trying to move here a little bit, but again, you can see why the Russell's doing it. So many other names are moving while the SPY is just standing still right here. What was that Roblo call that I did last time on the that. Was it January 26th? Well, January 24th. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Right. Was it January 24th cover? I thought I sold way more time. Uber and Square moving up. Rotating again to IWM. It looks like it. I mean, again, IWM is higher than yesterday now, and it has been the leader, but, after yesterday, we'll just see how long this holds up for. But technically, IWM is getting back up to that previous high we were at there. So you still have everything else, again, NASDAQ Inspired still holding their gains. So this was kind of like a rising tide situation. But, I mean, you could easily see today how the Russell is holding up for now. And we get it all day, we're going to love it. If not, then Senate Banking Committee, yeah, that was, again, it's all about the banks. They're pretty much trying to get Congress to lower all their requirements. The again, banks are actually coming down here. JP Morgan flipping red, but regionals are doing good. And then bonds are catching a huge bid. I don't know if you guys are paying attention to that. That's actually, is the yen moving with it? Kind of. A little bit. XLF just went red. So big banks going red, the small ones going green. Uber at the high, Roblox hitting a high. ZB moving good. Oil's coming a little lower. No, I'm not in the bond play. Last bond play, I took $1,000 loss to cover that short, and then I rotated to the Russell. So I'm in the Russell yesterday and the next 2 days. Good morning. What up, Jacob? How you living? Chewy and Uber 59. Yeah, they were at 60 the other day. Maybe we got to get all the bad data from bonds to catch up. Well, that's what I talked about yesterday on the watch list. It's like, these moves, and yesterday was like really weird, but when you look at it and overlay them, I mean, we are closing up this little gap, so maybe it does have something beneficial from it. We'll see, but it's also getting to the point, the more consecutive good data we have or supportive data, it's getting hard. It's going to be harder and harder to unwind some of this upside. That is something we have to watch. I don't know. Turn on the airport. I became sober. Care since COVID, baby. Love you, Chad. Amen. Well, long terms are amazing. Again, I'm sure even into next year. You guys remember how end of the year, last year, beginning of the year was another year, man. And remember, the longer you hold, the less riskier it becomes. Best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Second best time was today. Your heater makes the most annoying sound, and you just noticed. Mine does too, but like I kind of like it. It's like I like it with I don't know how you guys don't hear it. Like it's so loud. I have that air purifier thingy, and it's just like. Comcast just watched the follow-up from yesterday. Got it. Rate cuts in the next year should positively affect REITs. Yeah, you could assume that. I mean, I think that's fair to say. I am in like a padded room. It's
not because, well, they say it's because it's soundproof, maybe because I'm crazy, I don't know. But either way, I need to go to the bathroom, Chad. I downed too many water bottles this morning. You know, I had to get the Honda warmed up. You know what I'm saying? So, see, I love you, bro. God bless you. But here, we'll get the Senate bank. Maybe you guys want to listen to that, I'm sure. That could be our bathroom breaks today. Oh, I love Mr. Brown.
Last year, how we responsible growth for our clients, teammates, or communities, and shared objectives. Responsible growth continues to deliver strong results during times of relative calm, as well as during challenging environments like we experienced earlier this year. We saw market turbulence as a limited number of financial institutions face challenges due to their unique business model. Bank of America, as we did during the pandemic, along with my colleague companies, served as a source of strength and stability for our industry and for our customers during these times. And we did this all while continuing to strengthen our balance sheet. As a GSIB, we are subject to the highest capital and liquidity requirements, and all of our metrics exceed those requirements. And while we have declared that we have the capital today to meet the proposed new capital rules, we remind you that the recent years, including this one, have shown just how important it is to have these institutions be able to position their balance sheets to help customers and clients in times of stress. And that's why we continue to play an active role in helping form the future of this industry, including comments on proposed Basel III capital. We believe the capital accumulated by the industry should continue to serve the customers of America's economy, not be subject to regulatory capture by if they're unlawful. The $30 billion in excess today at Bank of America should be used to grow the ecosystem, to support the business plan of small business and medium-sized businesses, to help consumers buy, help and recognize American security. Now for a few specific examples of progress on responsible growth. At Bank of America, we serve 60 million American consumers, 11 million small business clients, and tens of thousands of commercial clients. We continue to focus on delivering expert network of guides across our high-touch physical network. We ended the year with 3,900 financial centers and 15,500 ATMs. We opened 58 new financial centers last year and renovated 784 more of them. In addition to these branches, we have tens of thousands of teammates serving over 100 local markets around the country. Over the next 4 years, we're expanding to Omaha, Louisville, Boise, Birmingham, Madison, New Orleans, Milwaukee, Dayton, and Huntsville. This will enable us to bring our full range of services and solutions to better serve clients and help drive local community growth and development. We also developed and deployed our strength to low and moderate income customers, including approximately $9 billion in LMI loans to small businesses in 2022. In addition, we provided nearly $8 billion in debt and equity financing, creating more than 10,000 units of affordable housing. And we committed $15 billion to our affordable home ownership program. That will help 60,000 American families purchase a home and ensure the American dream. Over the last few years, we've also invested in 24 minority deposit institutions. We have $2 billion outstanding to CDFIs. We've helped seed more than 150 private equity funds run by women and diverse private equity entrepreneurs. Our clients also continue to look to us to help them achieve the transition to a secure, low-carbon economy. With tens of trillions of dollars in investment needed over the next 30 years, this transition creates significant opportunities for our clients and for our company. This transition has to be led by the private sector, or it simply is not going to happen. Within our company, we continue to invest in our teammates' physical, emotional, and financial health. This includes taking steps to continue to move to our $25 U.S. minimum wage and hourly wage pledge, which
Canada Bank of Interest, Bank of Canada interest rate
U.S. teammates earning less than $50,000 annually will not see any increase.
Might get a little reaction on a couple
For
of
the 6th year in a row, our teammates received special shared success bonus, generating equity.
I'm back, but this is boring as hell.
We're a great
Microsoft,
place to work,
Amazon,
is recognized
selling
by
off.
external parties and by our teammates. Our employee satisfaction scores remain at all-time highs, and our turnover rate is approaching an all-time low. Responsible growth also means supporting the communities where we live and work. In 2022, we made $360 million in philanthropic investments. Our teammates reported nearly 2 million volunteer hours for the year. We also create opportunity in our communities through employment. We're in the second leg of a 10,000 teammate hiring. That's 20,000 total from low and moderate income communities to work in our company. Similarly, we've hired over 15,000 veterans in the last 8 years. Woo. And importantly, responsible growth delivers for our shareholders.
All right, I sold the Russell 920 profit.
Continue increase
And then
our
I'm
common
still in the
dividend, and we
M2K,
continue
but
to
the one
return
from
capital to
yesterday that I was
shareholders.
down on, we got out of that.
This is driving responsible growth. This is American capitalism at work. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Moynihan. Mr. Diamond, welcome.
Thank you, Chairman Brown,
Oh,
Ranking Member
Diamond.
Scott, and members of the committee. I appreciate the opportunity to talk about J.P. Morgan Chase and the role of America's
All
largest
right, I gotta
banks
listen
in
to
supporting our economy.
Jamie.
The United States has the best financial
US
system
have
in the
good
world,
finance.
where retail banks,
Mm.
investment banks, asset managers,
Give me
investors, hedge funds, and non-banks serve the American economy. The country benefits
I'm
from
gonna
thousands
write
of
out the
banks and credit
M2Ks.
unions
We have
of all
another
sizes,
$1,000 on
covering
those
all
too.
corners of
So
our
we're gonna
country.
hold those.
I'm very proud of this company and of the more than 300,000 employees worldwide. In the U.S., we serve more than 80 million customers, 6 million small businesses. We have more than 4,800
You
branches
sold my
now
mom?
in
That's a
48
good one,
states,
man.
almost all of your states
Go
here.
talk to your mom.
And Washington,
You don't even have a
D.C.,
relationship.
which puts
Go
a Chase
talk to your
branch within a
parents,
10-minute
bro,
drive
okay?
for
I love you.
60% of the
God
population.
bless you, man.
We are a top lender in every rural state, serving
That's why-
medium and
why
large
you-
companies,
what's up,
local
man? It's 8
governments,
o'clock.
hospitals, universities, farms, and
Not
manufacturers.
even, it's 6.
Providing almost $100 billion of credit and capital to clients in rural and small towns. J.P. Morgan Chase extended in total $1.7 trillion in credit to consumers and corporations in 2023. We moved $10 trillion around the world every day in 120 currencies and 160 countries daily, and we safeguard more than $29 trillion in assets.
ADP came out
The country
early.
benefits from thousands of banks and credit unions of all sizes serving all corners, and we must acknowledge that there are some things that can only be done by large and complex banks, things that are essential to a thriving U.S. economy and American competitiveness. While we are a large Main Street bank, large banks in this panel serve Americans' interests overseas. We bank America's largest multinational corporations around the world. We bank other banks and financial institutions, such as mortgage finance companies, insurance companies, the World Bank, IMF, community banks, MDIs, CDFIs. Large American banks support the deepest, transparent, and most liquid capital markets in the world. We underwrite large and complex municipal bonds which provide governments financing for roads, bridges, schools, hospitals, and airports. And we help Americans and small businesses manage their money and finance their dreams. Our collective work is important in
Again,
good times,
SPY going
but
lower.
essential in
Russell is the
troubled times.
outperformer,
In
but
good
you are
times,
getting a little bit of
large banks help
slippage here.
America save, invest,
And then bonds
grow.
are coming down.
We underwrite stocks and bonds to create investments for retirees and other savers and raise money for companies, fueling job creation and new business development. As guardians of the financial system, we support our government and national security to combat financial crimes and to carry out complex operations. We are a force for good for the country, its citizens, and the global economy. In troubled time, large banks provide market stability to protect customers and employees alike. As demonstrated recently during the spring 2023 regional bank turmoil, large banks stepped in to provide market liquidity, which protected consumers, retirement savers, and employers. During
Thanks.
COVID, we also saw
They helped.
America's large banks provide significant support, extending tens of billions of dollars of credit and capital to struggling large and small businesses, local governments, universities, and hospitals at a time when they needed it the most. Banks waived hundreds of millions of dollars in fees and postponed loan payments for customers struggling to make ends meet. Despite zero evidence that U.S. banks are undercapitalized today, the proposed Basel III Endgame rule, 10 years in the making, shockingly, if enacted, would increase capital requirements by about 25% for the largest banks. None of these proposed changes, by the way, would have effectively prevented the Silicon Valley bank failure. The rule would have predictable and harmful outcomes to the economy, markets, business of all sizes, and American households in ways the Federal Reserve has not studied, contemplated, or shared. Mortgages and small business loans will be more expensive and harder to access, particularly for low to moderate income borrowers, as costs for originating and securitizing loans rise. Savings for retirement or college will yield lower returns as costs rise for asset managers, money market funds, and pension funds. Government infrastructure projects will become more expensive as capital requirements for market activities will more than double, translating to higher costs to build hospitals, bridges, and roads. From beverage companies that need to manage aluminum costs to farms that need to protect against environmental risks, if the cost of hedging these risks increases, everything from a can of soda to meat products will be impacted. Ironically, a proposal meant to mitigate risk will actually increase risk. This rule will result in an increased shift away from regulated markets to less regulated markets, which was not also studied, by the way, and this activity will be out of the sight of regulators unable to see the next crisis brewing. I fear that the propose now, study later is becoming a troublesome new theme in Washington. There have been a number of consumer-focused products, caps and late fees or interest rates, cuts to debit interchange, to name a few, where virtually no economic analysis has been performed to determine the individual or collective impact of these rules on consumers, small businesses, lower-income families, markets, or the economy. The debate should not always be about more or less regulation, about the right regulations to keep America's banking system the best in the world. I urge lawmakers and regulators to be thoughtful about the effect of arbitrary and unstudied regulatory proposals and their cumulative impact on the economy. Good regulations and good regulators are critical to maintain the strength of our banking system. Our nation should give thanks to Chairman Powell and Secretary Yellen for their tremendous work through some complicated economic times, including their work on sanctions following Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the steps they took during the regional bank turmoil this spring. These are excellent examples of how regulators working with the industry, collaboratively, sharing information transparently, can protect the financial system and the country. To close, I'd like to speak to my 300,000 employees, and actually maybe all bank employees around the world, about how I am proud of everything they do every day in hundreds of communities around the world, serving consumers, businesses, large and small, farms, cities, schools, states, hospitals, around the clock, 24/7. Thank you very much for the great things you do for this country.
Thank you, Mr. Diamond. Ms. Fraser, welcome.
All right.
Chairman Brown, Ranking Member Scott, and esteemed members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity to speak to you this morning.
Just let me know when, damn it, these are the goats, though. I don't want to listen to it, but I do. It's so,
institution.
and this is Alan Zettner. You just had JP Morgan, you're getting all of them.
Around the world, and we have 240,000 employees, of whom I could not
But they're just
be more proud
explaining
to
their
lead
banks.
and more grateful to. Through decades of geopolitical shifts and technological advances, we have seen how the US banking system is truly unmatched. The isolated bank failures of the spring may have tested the confidence of our people in our industry, but I am proud of how our industry, including my peers sitting around me today, how we came together and worked with the government to affirm the underlying strength and stability of the system. As we chart a path forward, we need to make sure we don't inadvertently upend the very system and unique system that we have. Our financial system is the envy of others because it is underpinned by the most competitive banking system and the deepest capital markets. We're home to banks of all sizes, each with an important role to play. Collectively, our banks serve as the engines of growth, supporting businesses and households and promoting access to financial services in hard-to-reach communities. For American multinationals, global banks such as ours offer the size and scale to help them compete overseas without having to rely on foreign banks. We finance supply chains and partner with Americans' top companies to bring products and services to American consumers at affordable prices. We use our robust balance sheets to fund transformational projects. Last year alone, Citi worked with state and local governments to raise or finance nearly $31 billion in infrastructure investment. That included financing 35,000 affordable housing units across 32 states. That's our 13th year as the country's #1 affordable housing lender. And in addition, we provide a variety of products to drive financial inclusion and work with CDFIs and MDIs to reach the underserved. As a proud participant of the OCC's Project Reach, we are co-leading the work stream that's focused on strengthening MDIs. And we are also engaged in initiatives to increase access to credit and reduce the number of Americans who are credit invisible. The strength of our financial system becomes most critical when the outlook for our economy weakens. Although we certainly don't see a drastic downturn on the horizon, history suggests that a recession is possible given the macroeconomic factors at play. And they include persistent inflation in services, rising debt, and a slowdown in global growth, as well as two major conflicts in Europe.
Again, Russell's calming down, and now SPY and
Beginning to
NASDAQ.
see some concerning signs.
I'm over Ellen Zettner. We'll come back to this later. Google Cloud announcing Cloud TPU, most powerful, scalable, and flexible AI accelerator. Google announced AI hypercomputer. Live watch list. Yeah, you reminded me, so it'll be later. Maybe I could try to get it around earlier, but again, I got a dentist appointment, bro. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of nervous. We will see. Everybody's got this sick voice. Bro, I feel you, bro. Even me, even my girlfriend got it now. That's it. I was talking to her yesterday. I was like, why you sound like that? So, yeah, man, just get ready. Get ready. It's winter. You got to do IRL stream at the dentist. It's my first time going there. I don't know if I want to hit them with all that. I'm like, hey, guys, can you guys clean my teeth? All right, I'm going to go live, too, if that's okay with you. Okay, yeah, just can you hold the camera? I'll hold it. It's fine. Just try not to get my face. Thank you. I have the sick. I don't feel sick, but every morning my voice is like It's not the church dentist. No, we good. Yeah, the raspy voice. I sound like I'm a 20-year-old girl who moved to LA. You got that raspy voice. I'm like, hey, what's up? It's messed up, man. It's messed up. I need to get. I wish I was sounding beautiful a couple of weeks ago. You're getting your braces off today. Wow, good luck. You're gonna rub your teeth with your tongue, and the slimy feeling is a trip. I remember the first week or two after braces. It's nuts. Wait for a firm again. Airbnb, Uber, they're going up. Bonds are catching a bid. You got braces? Yeah, back in the day, I had jacked up teeth. They're still jacked up now because I broke my retainer in college, so my gap came back. Now I got a Michael Strahan. You know what I'm saying? It's good though. I look like one of them ugly Gucci models. Because I look like a lizard, but I got the gap tooth, and if I look angry enough, and my girlfriend style me, I look like one of them. I just stare at you angry. I could be a centerfold like that. I got the gap tooth. It worked. Trust me. That's in now. I put the retainer in my pocket, and then I took my pants off, and then I accidentally stepped on it. You did it twice, double jaw surgery. Oh, you've been through the ringer. Oh, so you're fully experienced. You already know the braces life. I might have to get them again if I want to fix my shit, but I'm like, nah, I'm chill. Retainers and grill. Yeah, I'm really not good. In glasses, surprisingly low. I've kept my other glasses, the ones I have on my face right now. They've been alive for a year. I got a permanent retainer on the bottom. Yeah. Anything else to identify me? That's it. You want my blood type? I don't know. It's either A, B, or O. I don't know. I gotta double check, honestly. I need to put that on my safety card. Bloodline type A, B, and B. That is my blood type. Estee Lauder on the high. Oh, EW. Oh, we're still right on that one. I thought he was going to come back. Airbnb at 80. I buy it at 80. I kind of wish we did, but for now, not so much. The high-low ticker, it highlights if it's a 52-week high. So a firm is hitting that right now. That means a firm is hitting a 52-week high at 40.22. Bonds are going up now. That's their first little high of the day here. Okay, yen's finally going up. Hello, yen. Lisa Su gonna move the semis. Do they have an event? Because AMD was moving pretty active here in the morning. I think it's on the low ticker though now. It was on the low ticker, but still up 2%. Now it's chilling. They have an AI event? Oh, nice. So yeah, I would watch out for that. Maybe that's why it's up 2. They got a little bit of a decline from yesterday. So still elevated, but definitely cheaper than the last couple of days. Market's going up. So again, Russell is 1 or 2 points higher than where I sold off. That's chilling. So now SPY and NASDAQ are catching up to the Russell here. Rivian vertical, bonds vertical, Saudi finance minister with its partners in OPEC made a big cut in the output. This for sure affects revenues. Oh. Was this Saudi finance minister talking about oil? Oil lowering revenues, oil at the low. Why did you sell the Russell? Because I had a big one, so I'm still in the Russell, actually, believe it or not. I have the M2K. I have the small Russell that we've been holding since last Friday, and then I had the one yesterday off of the data. I played a big Russell for the data. It went down, I had to hold it, and then it came up today, and the way I'm looking at it, if I squeezed out like 1.25% off of it, I'm gonna sell it now. I think it can go up higher, hold the small one, and then I'll double dip on the big one or just walk away a happy camper. But I don't want to get 1%, 1.5% almost in an hour, in less than an hour, and then have to wait the whole day if it comes down and then comes back up just to get the same amount. So holding the small ones for like pretty much, I want to swing those, and then the bigger one, just gonna flip it there and ride it out, but kind of playing the timing of it. You already caught a fat move on the Russell to start, so if it goes up higher, I could get another 1%, but then if it comes down and come back up, I could spend the whole day just trying to get my profit back, so I thought it'd be a good time to leave. And it's right below 1900. And then the SPY was also dumping too. Robinhood doesn't have, you can't trade the futures on Robinhood, but you can, the ETF is IWM. Bank of America and Citi on the high. The AMD events at 1 p.m. No way. Oh, real too. Have you heard about Iron Beam for futures? Nah. Futures will be added to Robinhood sooner than later. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by that down the road. But then it's like a different type of clearinghouse. Or I think it's going to require a little more from them. The oil should be at 10:30, so I think in 15 minutes, you're going to get oil numbers. So you're going to get murked on that play or not, but you get crude oil stocks, EIA change, Cushing, gasoline production, distillates, heating oil, and refinery. Eli Lilly or Novo. I like Novo if you want GLP-1, if you want GLP with a little bit more than Eli Lilly. But Eli, in a weird way, Eli Lilly has more of a premium, but then also a lot better of a history and better assets. You don't understand this? What do you not understand, my friend? You've been notified they're coming to Robinhood, just not sure the date? Oh, really? No way. How do you think he'll react? Market will react to Powell saying he wants to keep future rate hikes as an option. The market doesn't care because he's already said it. So it's really a question of, does the environment make that believable or not, right? So like if I told you, like what if I told you I'm in Alaska, I'm going to Alaska, but I don't give you any evidence to show that I'm in Alaska or going to Alaska? It wouldn't make any sense. And that's kind of what's happening with Powell every time. Powell can say whatever he wants, but if the data and the environment doesn't make it believable, everyone's just going to kind of ignore him in that, and that's kind of what you're getting here. So he is going to say that, and he has been saying it, but at the same time, every time the jobs data weakens, CPI goes lower, market's not going to believe that. So he could hold it up. That's the issue right now, is that maybe the data calms down and he just holds it, as opposed to cutting. But now people are like, yeah, he's definitely not raising, and then now they're like, he's probably going to be cutting soon. All depends. You only read the description of said Iron Beam, definitely an offshore B-book service is my impression. Yeah, honestly, I've only traded futures on TD, or AKA Schwab. That was my first experience with them, but if it's not CME related, be very careful. Bro, bonds are ripping, man. My goodness. I'm glad we covered that short there.
a couple days ago. But dude, every single day the bonds move, but even better than the bonds every single day. Bradley Frizzle in the peach, ladies and gentlemen, is here. Oh my goodness, what timing. I'm literally mid-sentence saying every single day, and sure enough, the peach. Stand up, bro, that's amazing. God bless you. Bradley Frizzle in the peach, ladies and gentlemen, amen. Every single day. Oh, man. Oh, I was talking about the bonds, but wow. God bless you, man. Good morning. A little late today. Just in time for the peach. Ain't bad. I read that as like Lil Latte. I thought you were about to give me news on like a rapper or something. Lil Latte. But you were a little late, baby. It's okay. Don't worry. We in the game again. ADP. I think that was the only big thing today. And then the banking dudes in front of Congress. We did not pump it up yet today. No. We still gotta wait. Lil Latte kind of go hard, right? Lil Latte, no extra phone. Okay. So good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hood is pumped. They are. Again, they got a right timing to attach themselves to the crypto news. And they're getting Europe. Yeah, Hood's up 6.8. Damn Walgreens. It went up today finally. Then MO still clapped by the BTI. Snap still, bro. Snap at 15, bro. Cart now going up. JYD. Where's JD? Why Roblox is hitting massive resistance. Because that's a big price for them. I mean, again, even though it's like one of those, you know, you would think it would be a shittier stock, but I mean, they're holding up their IPO premium from day one very, very well. But I think they just need a little bit more juice to, or data to confirm, you know, that type of future valuation, or they need to grow into it more. But usually when it does go, because if that's the thing though, if it goes above 42, it's going to be at 50, 55 before you know it. They call me Lil Latte. I put on some ice, now you call me Lil Frappe. I was from the Twitch, bro. I was free me Seymour. I had to. I'm sorry. Why are we hyped? We're not hyped for any reason. Honestly, if I don't remain hyped, my voice will go out. So have you ever seen the movie Crank? Oh my goodness. What is that? It's 5-6 points in one candle? Oh my goodness. So there you go. Back to VWAP. We did not fill any gap. Russell's holding up good, but it is coming down now. Still up by 1.3, but you got a little bit of a SPY dump. Oil's still down. I'm down on that play now too. Almost 0.5%. That one sucks for now. But then we got 5 more minutes here till oil data. But remember, it's just oil data. So it's not as if I don't think it's gonna move you or the bonds too crazy. But maybe we get a nice oil move. We will find out. VU on the low. Whoa. Bro, low taker is just gassing from NVIDIA to VU, Rider. I'm seeing a couple of materials, Shopify even. So again, Vanguard, S&P on the low. Dell, a couple of those chip plays. What about UNH? And then bonds are catching a bit, ironically enough. Schumer says test vote on Ukraine will be this afternoon. So all the TLT hype was legit. It depends what your standard is. So you could call it like legit if you think this is like the real rally. I would disagree with that, but it's legit enough to take you back to September. So like this has just been the irony of all of the bonds. So that's like saying, you know, the move from October to December last year, that was you should have confirmed rate cuts by then. You know, these moves happen end of the year with bonds. So if anything, the only thing that was legit as of now is that 5% was the top, unless that changes. But if we could get back up to like beginning of the year, get TLT back up to 100, maybe 108, then I would be more inclined to say, yeah, the front run's legit. You know, that's our confirmation.
Why the Raul? No headlines. I think we're just coming down again. Qs are on the high, and not to mention too, there's just little back and forth. You still have stuff up down today. NASDAQ is the one that's selling off. SPY still barely holding. Dow's doing good, and then Russell is in its own little world once again. So we're kind of getting a little bit of this back and forth. Bank of America, yeah, all of these little speeches going on with Congress helping them all out. Is Citi still up? Tesla's on the low now. They're flushing. Masi on the high. Yeah, Citi's still up. Bank of America. It's weird because XLF isn't up as much, but then regionals are absolutely killing it. SPY TLT inverse. It's not weird. That's normal. You know, we just haven't experienced it in a while. So, you know, I grew up in a time where it was more normal to have that happen, where SPY and bonds inverse. So in a weird way, it's kind of good. We're kind of normalizing. And then all of these moves, you know, SPY goes down, doesn't go up, bonds catch a bid. This is closing that gap that we have been dealing with as of late. You know, there's a big gap on the year between equities and bonds. So, you know, if bonds could really catch a bid and equities already rallied, you know, that would honestly, it would make a lot, I would feel a lot better about it too. But I think a lot of people would feel much better if that happened. Yeah, Disney is moving for some reason. Where is it? KRE. NVIDIA keeps flushing. Let's watch AMD again. They're going to have that AI event. See, maybe they go negative on the day. NASDAQ is red. Again, I mean, that whole thing yesterday was a little different, but we kind of returned back to that sell the big tech, buy the small caps. Again, Russell's up now. All this other stuff has gone down, but NASDAQ is the one that is struggling the most here, but it'll figure itself out. Spot moving. Sarah, I think we read something on the morning, but I don't think I looked into it beyond that. What was up with it? Sarah Prognostics up 300%. Adopting DSMB recommendation to stop prime study to focus on analyzing reporting data. Primary endpoint met in prematurity risk assessment. So I don't even know what they do, but they more than double on study efficacy. Oil getting a candle. Yeah, shit, we're green. I was just down on that. But then again, the data comes out in 1 minute, so oil already has a front run, but we are up on it, and it is running here. So let's see. Watch. SPY could move off of that if oil does good. And then Russell is coming down here. Bloomberg expects 1 million drop. Biden virtually meeting with G7 leaders and Zelensky, US says. Oil data in 30 seconds. Soar on the high. $30-year trades below 4.2 for the first time since September. All right, there you go. Where's this oil number? 10:30. Oil's tripping out now. Again, bonds catching a bid too. Oil does not look good off that first candle. Draw of 4 million barrels. Estimate was 1.6. Oh, come on. It better rip off of that. It's taking a down candle, but crude oil inventories actual 1.829 versus 1.854. So again, all the little factors might mess with it. Gasoline inventories, 5.4 million. Estimate was 1.3. So again, oil inventories are awful. Gas inventories are great. And then distillates 1.267. Estimate was 1.1. right, see if anything else moves. BK on the low. It's a bank. Again, Bank New York Mellon taking a red candle, going red on that. Hood new high. So is Disney, ironically enough. Again, a couple of things moving. Oil's down off of that. So oil just shot up, like 60 cents and then came down. Those numbers, a little wonky. Again, I think the gasoline numbers are bringing you down, but that crude inventory should have made it rocket. Again, oil's hitting a new low on that now. I'd give it a second, though. Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay. But as of now, that is the oil numbers in reaction. Again, Hood is actually really, really running there. I just took it off, but they just made a 30, 40 cent move up there. Check out, oh, there you go. Oil's bouncing now again. But, bro, oil, it should go up. But unless people, again, I think maybe gasoline goes down, oil goes up. But, dude, that was 1.1 was a big expectation for the downside, and it went in at 4. What was it? Move. Move, pal. Get out the way. Get out the way. Oh, no. Rate hike. Okay. 127. Yeah, it's still elevated, honestly. That is the weirdest part. But better than that 140. But lately, bonds have been trading like a penny stock. I love when Steve Leisman said that. Leisman. Gas futures is /RB. So they were already down, but like they're moving the same exact as crude right now. But like maybe gasoline inventory distillates can make sense why, but I don't know. I feel like crude, with even after OPEC and all that, even at $70 on a number like that, I think it should be bullish. But we're still down 2.5 on that. But /RB is the gasoline futures. And then we're back at 45.75. That's the lower level. You did not fill the gap. Rivian exploding. Again, watch Bank of Mellon BK. That's a weird move, especially with all the banking stuff going on. Rivian is doing good. Oh, wow. I think we have a random play on Rivian. For the random. Yes, Rivian. We have one for the random. Oh, the Uber, that went up, and then they make it to go down. Okay, what is a Snapchat? Wow, Snapchat, good job, Snapchat. Five, 7, 6, Boeing taking too high. How much are the ticks on the gas futures? I have no idea. I've never traded them. I've traded crude oil, but not the gas ones. McConnell says GOP will move to block Ukraine aid over border. Uber again, watch Hood. That's still up there. But again, Hood is up a lot now. Even after yesterday, it was up a lot and it keeps going. Yeah, Rivian is going crazy. SPY, still below VWAP, but you're not really, not so much. Everything green though now again. And then, of course, it's your boy Russell. That is holding up for now. BA doing it too. Boeing the last couple of days have been insane. Yeah, Boeing even 240. It wasn't long ago. That was at 240. Hood on the high. Ally CFO Rush Hutchinson says 24 outlook remains unchanged. I don't think that's good. DraftKings quiet dead, right? I feel like we haven't heard about them in a while. And then SPY still trying to work its way up. Oil just still fighting from the data. One big candle down, one decent candle up, and then in the middle of the little pre-run from it. Yeah, DraftKings is down too. And then Boeing once again. Boeing, Robinhood, KBH. Remember Toll Brothers and Lennar. Those are on fire this morning. You are getting a lot of activity there. Rivian. We just had that one up there, yeah. We had that random play one. It's up 100%. I thought it would have gone a little crazier, but Rivian has had like multiple 8% days, I feel like. Hood going back to IPO of 40. Did IPO'd at 40? Jeez. I forgot about that. Oil dumping now. Again, SPY still not getting enough steam. Is there Russell going higher? Yeah, Russell had a little bit of it. Because again, anytime, if you're watching green and then the SPY not really playing along, I mean, safe to assume the Russell at that point. Walmart on the low. Where's Starbucks and Shake Shack? Yeah, Disney somehow is going up through the high. Yeah, Disney 1.39. Shake Shack. Yeah, they're still holding. Let's see, Walmart. USO on the low. Same thing with oil. New high incoming on Russell or SPY. I mean, Russell is still holding the weight. It's either we keep this weird gap or everything catches up with each other. Weird gap, Russell keeps leading by 1%, or Russell calms down and then SPY and NASDAQ come in home again. Uber, Walgreens on the high. Yeah, they did good. Bonds too, bro. That TLT, I think that might be another 1% now. Where is Zoom? Vornado, VNO. I think all real estate and like regional banks doing very good. Vornado. Dave and Buster's flying. Alt is up. Lucid on the high. Marvel, TLT on the high now. ZI, let's check even Zoom and Fiven. What's the average move for stocks after being added to the S&P? I don't know off the top of my head. Like Google that, you'll probably get or if you see an article from like Stock Traders Almanac, that might help you out, but I have no idea. That looks like November. Airbnb topped out. Yeah, they didn't really do much. But then some names have gone like absolutely insane. Most of the time though, like lately, they kind of run up ahead of it. But if you want the exact stats, you're gonna have to look that one up.
Not even this.
RKT moving, break even. Alrighty. Bro, oil is a trip still. I'm still in that play. PTCT on the high. Where are we? Let's see timing wise. 10:30. So we got another hour till Euro close. Again, Germany hit a high today. Allies selling off that headline. Squeeze it. Oh yeah, Allies getting murked by 0.8. And then right now on the S&P 500, you have 119 names in the red, 383 in the green. Dow Jones, 13 red, 17 in the green. And then NASDAQ 100, 30 red, 71 in the green. McDonald's expects 130 billion in system-wide sales this year. Is good, right? I don't know how that stacks up against their prior guidance, so they'll either move big or not. U.S. weekly crude production falls for the first time since July, EIA. Gasoline futures moves lower after EIA reports bigger than expected gasoline storage bill. as the bull run began, or is the 24 going to be bad? We don't know. You gotta wait till the data, but you know, if the lead up into the new year, all of the data is supportive. I mean, we've already been, you know, we went from correction territory to near all-time highs, but we end the year good and it's all a good thing, and then we get into everything else next year, it'll probably be a good year. Otherwise, we'll see where that takes us. I feel like this is the beginning of beating down stocks getting corrected, and the stocks that went up begin to drop. Well, that's literally what has happened for the last 5 days here. Yesterday was a little bit of a fluke because the beaten down ones went down and then the high risers went up, but that borderline is that cyclical rally that we've been talking about. That's why I've been talking about the Russell a lot. We still got a Russell play. We flipped out of one. And like I was saying, we kind of got out of it at a good time. I didn't want to wait all day if it's going to move around to get that same profit. So we will see, but definitely that is one of the bigger themes end of this year, beginning of next. If we confirm that theme, there's going to be a lot of cool plays out there. If you had to pick Starbucks or Walmart, I think Walmart has a higher premium and it's a better company. Like, you know, owning Walmart, you're never going to be mad about. And then I think Starbucks is still a good company, but it's going to have more volatility and more risk and more upside than Walmart. So I think they're kind of equal, but they're kind of two different sides of the coin. Both are great names, but they kind of offer something different at where they're at, the prices, and again, their stance in the economy. Yeah, TLT is just rocketing right now, bro. All of the bonds, it's unreal. Because now you're getting it every day. You're getting, and what I'm saying is unreal, not really the move, but look at all the gaps, the price movement. You know, bond volatility is still elevated. And yeah, the ADP came in very low, actually. It was a big surprise to the downside. We've ripped off of that, but the ironic part is that this is where we were at when the ADP came out. We ripped pre-market after ADP, and then now we're lower. How would we confirm? You would confirm based off of the rates in Powell and the data. So literally, if the data shows soft landing, if inflation really does come down, CPI doesn't come up, Powell, you know, is able to communicate nice, we know the rate cuts are really, really close, or that there's no sign of inflation coming back, then that would be the confirmation. So like we said, we've been talking about these last two sets of data and dot plot for a while now, but it's like until we get that, we can't really confirm anything, and then we'll see how Powell opens up the beginning of the year. But if we end off on a good note here, the big data sets, I mean, that could be confirmation of a cyclical rotation in the next year. Hopefully, but then again, you are ending lurking in the shadows, because the same thing that shows you the economy or the everything's good, but the same thing that shows you that is also declining, and very well, if that declines too fast, you get a little clap. Yeah, mortgage application. Bro, people are refinancing. It's mind-blowing. I'm like, who the F is refinancing at 7% still? But apparently this was the largest mortgage demand and refinance demand in like 5 or 6 months because the rates went down from that peak. That's the headline. I read that this morning. I even said WTF. I couldn't even make it through the full sentence. I was like, what are you saying? What? So yeah, apparently people are refinancing. That's where, again, a lot of that demand. I don't know. It does not make any sense to me. I have no idea who is refinancing with that. Even if you had an adjustable rate, it still does not. It makes no sense unless your mortgage rate was like above 8-9%. Why would you be refinancing if the rates are still at 7? It's not really like, I don't know, maybe panic refi, I guess. Yeah, 7 is less than 8, but you still got to pay points on it and all of it. But maybe cash out refi. All right, bonds still going, SPY fighting. Oil hit a new low, trying to bounce off of it, but again, oil clapped off of that data. Lots of places were offering free first refi. Yeah, I guess if it's free, no closing costs, no nothing, I mean, I guess if you had a really high rate, but yeah, maybe cash out would make the most sense. You know, everyone's talking about CRE being bad, yeah. Well, CRE, I mean, everybody is like kind of, commercial real estate is like China. Everybody knows it's already clapped and it could get worse, but it's not causing like a panic. Remember what's his name? Like pretty much, if you saw a slowdown in commercial real estate at this point, nobody would be surprised. Yeah, everyone needs cash, so that could be the black swan. Yeah, but like I don't think it would crash anything, because then if everybody took like an emergency cash out refinance and pulled out all this cash, it would give them enough money to prop everything up for another couple of months. That's what happens every time when there's just this much money floating around. Yeah, oil's plummeting now. Very surprising. So I'm down on that. I'm going to be holding that though probably till the end of the day. You go, it's on with purple. I don't understand the 40% move. I didn't look at them today. 30%. Very good pillows, I've heard. Purple Propel. So what was it? They had news 2 days ago on their revenue guidance, but that's it. I don't think there is any news. Here in real estate, CRE seems like it's 5 to 10 year, and CRE will extend and pretend. Why would they let it all default and have valuations tank? I don't think they will. I don't know how long you've been listening, enough to know I'm in real estate, but I've said it from even I think at the beginning of the year. I think commercial real estate is going to be bad, but it's not going to be as bad as everybody thinks. There's going to be some slowdown. There's going to be problems. Some people will get cleared out, but there's so many sharks waiting for those deals. I'm telling you. So it's like, I don't, and like you're saying, the extend and pretend, I definitely could see. The only problem is that not everybody can extend and pretend. That's all. If you over levered, if you got into a bad cash position, you're not going to be able to get away with it in these high rates. And that's the problem. A lot of properties, they either need development or they need so much. There's nothing in the commercial world right now, especially if it's not brand new, if it's not in a good location, you're not getting 7% off of it. You cannot yield that back. So that's the problem. But it's not going to be as bad as people think. Some people think commercial real estate will crash everything, and no, I disagree with that, and I don't think it will become everyone's just so prepared for it, and I do know there's a lot of money on the sidelines ready to scoop that up, and then, with the right lobbying, the right laws, you get the right distressed commercial, and you're able to modify it into something else. There's a lot of people licking their chops for that right now. Don't sleep on purple? I'm confused, sir. Are you telling me not to buy the bed, or should I look at the stock? I'm confused. I literally sleep on purple. No, I don't have a purple bed. I wanted to get the pillow, but then it was expensive. And then the guy was like, just come back, it'll be a deal, and then I never came back. So the employee hooked me up. He was like, just don't buy it today. He's like, come back next week, and we're going to have a huge discount. And I was like, man, you're the homie. And then I never went back, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of you guys got the purple beds, it seems like. Fire him? Why? He was the homie, man. I don't work there, but yeah, I don't think I can fire him. ChargePoint, didn't they have some problems last time? But again, I like ChargePoint, but I don't think their earnings and guidance has been good. They're short on charge point. CNSP, but again, I don't know why purple is up. It seems that maybe it's part of the small caps, more or less, or maybe they're going to come out with something, but a couple days ago they had good guidance update. Other than that, nothing else I could give you. Airbnb at the high, another one. Snapchat. PayPal, let's remember, PayPal had bad news in the morning. We'll see how it plays out. If you could get up to like 3, yeah, I like that now. Okay, they're brushing it off. That's the only, I was scared of PayPal in the morning. Because it's saying they had that big downgrade. They were down while Square was up, but it looks like they are catching up. We can accept it. Uber's up a lot. Square, PayPal, both of those on the high now. Again, watch out for the bond. SPY near the low, trying to get a candle, and then the Russell is back down to not the low, but kind of that first little pullback level here. So where was that earlier? And we sold out here, so it was kind of a good deal. But we'll see what happens. And then I still have the M2 case, the small ones. I can't run. No, bro. E-Trade is like, dude, their customer service. Even now, they put up a banner and it says 3 to 5 days. I'm like, I don't know, man. They're kind of pissing me off with this. But I would roll if I could, but I can't 4%. As of now. It's not an issue, but because I still have time on it. But shit, I mean, technically, I got another year.
So the actual size is 2% of Starbucks. First person. TLT calls for January 25 paying off. Thank you, Josh, for all the info. Honestly, bro, TLT, it has been amazing, man. So if you're in it for now, I mean, I think we'll get a little bit more volatility, but for those of you who got to ride it, even then I cut out early on some of the futures, but it's amazing, baby. So God bless you. I'm being quiet. I was checking here because I'm thinking, oh no. Did they do it again? That's it, but E-Trade, honestly, they're cucking me heavy. So I don't know. I think I might just transfer the account back to Schwab then. Or we go with, I don't know. You guys want me to try out Fidelity? I could try out Fidelity, but I have to go set up all of that. But honestly, Schwab was just the easiest. As in everybody else is just annoying. I have not even logged into the Schwab app. Fidelity. You can still use TD Ameritrade. We all can, but it's just everything's held with Schwab though. So like when you go to the website, it looks different. But it's getting nicer now. Like it doesn't look that bad now that we have like some history on it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're getting like, you know, like this is the small one. It's not including the random. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Google. What's it called? AMD. Okay, remember Google had some supercomputer stuff earlier. Where is it? That was Schwab. So now it was giving us our chart back, but it just you have to deal with the other history of it all. Where is it? There's AMD. AMD. So again, AMD, what time is it? Is that 12 or 1? I think there's a little bit of time. The TD site, eventually you're all going to get moved out of it, but if you still get to use it, you're at a W. But it's annoying. TRS moving up. TD, TD got bought out by Schwab, so they're moving everything. IWM coming down, and it's up by 1-1. SPY, everything else barely moving, man. So again, it's one of those days, but it felt like the last couple of days we have to deal with. Will be quantum computing. And Google came out with something like that. Disney and Pinduoduo running. Again, Disney's up 1.8. Microsoft. Microsoft again. Next from Starbucks, I got the Mocha Cookie Frap. $5.25. Here we go. PayPal printing. Again, they were down earlier. That one was a surprise. I see them on the high ticker too. Remind me about AMD ahead of that event. We'll go back to it. And then is Hood still going? DocQ. Hood came down a little bit. But a lot of things still running here. Again, some China names are moving too. Upstart round to see. video speaks on the 12th. They've had boosting. Oil's at 70 now. That one's getting cleared out here. Yeah, oil's still dying. So dude, plummeting. They might refill it, but did you hear that one thing? That they're running out of they're running out of the barrels, or like the barrels aren't being returned. So like some of these companies that bought from the SPR, they haven't necessarily returned their barrels back. So like the actual physical, like, what is it, a doldrum? What do you call it? A doldrum? What would you get? Just a barrel? Like, that is like a actual issue when it's all said and done.
Northeast corner of Jackson Street and Avenue 42. The for sale sign weathered and cracking, but soon the new Indio reads to...
Dutch Bros is better than Starbucks? Let's find out. I went to our local Starbucks and Dutch Bros and got 3 of the same drinks, and we're gonna blind taste test them and tell you which one is better. But I'm not gonna be doing this by myself. So I brought my cousin with me. The first one is the caramel vanilla ribbon. Let's see which one's better.
I like the second one, but I tried better.
She's crazy. The first one's definitely better. Verdict is, which one do you like better? We both like the Dutch Bros.
This drink is a vanilla nitro cold brew with cream. This one was sweeter, so I like it more.
I'm gonna go with this one too. Starbucks gets a point for me. Dutch Bros gets a point for her. Last one is the mocha frappuccino. I enjoy mocha. We're gonna see can Starbucks edge it out.
I like this one better.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Say Dutch Bros for the win. Well done, Dutch Bros.
Like and follow for more.
Done.
McDonald's core menu sales growing 2 times the pace of other items. We should probably listen to that one. We need to know their past guidance. And then did you see the other one? Did you guys see that new did you see the new McDonald's? Cosmic McDonald's? Have you guys heard of that?
Starbucks shares outstanding. $1 billion.
X is dying. NEE on the high. Yeah, whoa. United Steel down 1.4. Quick. Yeah, they're making a new McDonald's. They're keeping it low key. I saw a video on it. But it's gonna be like I think it's like a coffee thing. Like, yeah, it's like the Starbucks thing with like a different menu. It's pretty wild. I'm making a Fidelity account right now, just in case. Because if they keep me clapped on E-Trade, this has already been like a month and a half. I just think when I made that new account, it all got fucked up from the start, and now it's in the gulag. Volume's trash. I mean, it felt like that yesterday, but then we ended up having a pretty big day. I mean, we got, 20 minutes till Euro close? So we'll see. Now, E-Trade Pro, that's been fine, but the long term has been an issue there. You think these loan companies will have great earnings? People just consolidating higher interest debts? They should. I mean, that's what they all were saying. So, like, literally, they were literally just saying here the other day, they were discussing how they are, big banks were saying higher for longer only benefits us. So they were loving it. Oxy is absolutely clap. Yeah, a lot of them, man. A lot of oil. Even oil right damn. Oil just went down another 30 cents. So we're going to probably have to hold that. The fact that oil just moves 4% on average is crazy. So again, last time I played a move like it was the same exact thing. I don't know if you guys remember that. I did it like towards like the 70s, and then you had the pop, and then you have to do this again. So it's probably going to be a wild ride for the rest of the day. There's still a lot more downside now, unless it wants to hold at 69.29, but that one probably hold into tomorrow because it should have gone up. I said it with Rocket. Is that funny, man? You clapping me for having an idea, bro, and making a play on it? All right, bro. I see how it is. I see it is Rohale. I see how it is Rohale. Seemed like Rohale would be like that. Okay. All right, man. You with me? I don't think you with me, dog. I don't think you with me. I don't think you with me, man. I don't think you with me. But then you'd ask me what to do. You have something, man. You have something with it. But no, I just I'm down $1,000 on that. So I made 1,000 on the Russell, down 1,000 on the oil trade. But I am gonna, like I said, all day today. I thought we'd get a better flip. I didn't say anything to you, man. Nah, Rohale, I don't say nothing to you, Rohale. You a op, Rohale. You a op. Be more specific. We bought oil. Literally, I bought it before the data, just because I thought it was going to flip at 2%. And just on those days where it's already down, literally 2-3%. It should kind of have a floor to it, but then it got a little crazy there. And then what he's referring to, the data came out, and right when the data came out, we were saying it should be good data because it was 4 times larger than the expectation in terms of a draw, but then it went down. Fidelity is very green. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll see if this works. We'll see if this works. Oil price isn't a bad sign for the global economy. It is. But lately, it has been hard to read some of the signals. So, like, a long time ago, oil would have told you that it was, that the economy was doing very bad, but it was able to go up. Even TD for Fidelity. I just want to make sure the E-Trade that we put the big long term to, I think it just tainted. I messed up again. I've had a really shitty process on that. So I'm just going to have a Fidelity maybe as a backup. I got to do a lot of stuff. I can't set it up right now. I thought I could. Well, it comes down to 168 at 68. small bounce. I think 69.20 is the level, and if it don't hold that, it goes a lot lower. But even then, oil is down 3.6 so far. Which again, the last time we had those days in September, these are very outsized moves. So I'm a little surprised by it, but at the same time, it kind of just shows how everything's been moving as of late. Comerica overdrew its own account for months after update. That doesn't sound good. USO still dumping here. Again, another, 10, 20 cents on that? XOF, KRE. Fidelity now does fractional. Oh, they didn't have that before? F it, screw Fidelity. Let's create one called Fraternity. Dude, believe me, if you don't think this whole process has me sitting there every day like, bro, I should just make my own, you have no idea. I want to, but I just, again, I don't want to deal with people. You saw, again, you can even see, bro, hey, all I made was a comment on oil. Like, you know, I ain't trying to deal with people, bro. A lot of work. It's a lot of work. Yeah, Cosmic's the name of McDonald's new restaurant targeting millennials and Gen Z. I think with a focus on coffee and like the McCafe type beat. Deal with people anymore. I had that attitude for a while, so it's just I learned that one a while ago. But yeah, I don't know. I think you can make a cool broker. You know, I feel like a lot of the brokerages are very even just so many things, but it's very complex. I mean, it is handling the biggest, but I'm sure it would be simple if you just had one thing for long term and called it a day. Just one brokerage made to just drip fund monthly deposits and then just have very good visuals for you, and that's it. Updates on the Colt REIT, we're not doing it. Like I said a while back, it just, unless we want to raise money, if I have the desire and I need capital, it would make sense. But as we discussed with the lawyers and everything, unless we were trying to go on a money raising campaign for how small we wanted to do it, it really wouldn't be worth all of the liability. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if somebody wants to fund it and take over that liability, I would gladly do it. But for me to do it personally now and like throw in my properties and stuff like that, it just, again, they said unless I want to become a JP Morgan shill and get like, you know, raise capital from the big banks, why create a funding mechanism? What's that? It's not Petco, is it? Oh, Pet IQ. I have no idea what this is. Didn't Petco come back on? Oh, sneaky. Good morning. Yeah, I noticed the bounces. Walgreens. CVS had guidance and dividend increase yesterday. Walgreens is probably part of the Russell and Dow kind of holding up here. Look at that, we're chill. Affirm another 52-week high. 3M is coming up. Euro close in 15 minutes. Still pretty early. Well, I think Square's up. Still, Square's even at that. Square's up 7%. Now PayPal 3.82. Teladoc going up. I don't know. That's 5%. Is Russell moving? Russell 1881. Our oil getting murdered 69.40 now. About to hit another low. Square and Teladoc are the sleepers, and PayPal. And just, dude, some of these like small cap squeezers, very good today. The high ticker is very active. It's crazy that you've got, like, look at how the market looks today, but the high low ticker has been running all day. It's crazy. U.S. system-wide sales to surpass 50 billion. They said global was 130 earlier. McDonald's ain't really moving yet. Yeah, Snap is doing great. Again, Snap above 15, the next level. It's like, I told you guys this yesterday, it's like 16 something. Yeah, you're like right 16.30, and then next levels are, you know, you were excited about those next levels years ago. Yeah, Square's up 7.8 right now, or 7 and change. It's a lot. Any short-term price targets for PayPal? Not really. If anything, we're like waiting, we're waiting for PayPal to finally have like a recovery earnings, kind of like Square. I don't know if you remember Square's last earnings. They did good. I was actually like surprised with Square. I was like, wow, I see why people do like Square as far as growth is concerned. They looked a little bit better up there. So I decided I just waiting for that, but I did not go with Square. I'm still holding on PayPal. But no real targets on that one. Mike, hey, good morning. Good morning. We got a dub, bro. We got a dub. I'm still about to retire, though, from 2K. Still about to retire, man. Yeah, oil's about to be 4%. Welcome.
Battery 90%. Connected to iPhone Vimeo and Vimeo's MacBook Pro. you. I found Daniel.
think I wanna text you. I don't know what I would say. Didn't leave it on the past, no. I don't wanna be afraid. Remember talking after midnight. Remember trying to stay away. Remember feeling just a little bit less alone the next day. 'Cause every second with you running circles in
Exclusivité sur le X-Bar.
Let's go.
'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusivity sur le X-Bar. 'Cause I should live it. This exclusiv
Amazing.
Waking up all downtown. Waking up all